Hey, welcome to my latest video, and in this video I'm going to take you behind the scenes to one of my live mastermind days where I'm going to answer one of the biggest questions I get. Why should someone invest in you if they can do it on their own? It's going to be insane. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, whack the like button, leave me a question or comment below. Let's go behind the scenes when we're going to answer this all-important question. Right, let's go. Come with me now.
Welcome to Mr. Leon Ryan! Let's say that I'm a millionaire and have a million, spare million in the bank.
Okay, yes.
You come along with your idea.
Yes.
And you said, look, if you borrow me your million, I'm going to give you like between 5-10% return by the end of the year or the second year,
Yeah.
which is fine. So in my mind, I said I put $1 million down and I get 100K in the next 12-24 months. But then when I look at your deal, I understand we get maybe $500,000 profit.
Okay.
So why I should give you my money to you when I could do the same?
Great, good question. Yeah, that's a really good
That's
question.
my struggle. Understand why? So I don't have problem to say, can you borrow your money and have
Yeah.
this great idea?
Yeah.
I don't understand why you should give me the money.
Okay, it's a really good point, yeah? So, not everybody is going to want to lend money on a fixed rate return at 5% or 6% or 10%, right? You have a lot of private funders out there that want to have more of a profit share, okay? And that's absolutely fine. I used to do a lot more profit share deals when I started. Now I hold my ground, and I ideally want to raise money just purely on a fixed rate return, ideally 5 or 6%, but if the deal stacks and I've got to go 8 or 10 or 12%, I'd rather a percentage of something than a percentage of nothing, right? So as long as the deal stacks and it works, if I've got to pay a bit more, I will do. But here's the thing, right? A lot of people that are even sitting on those sorts of amounts of money, they're busy in their careers, they've got family lives, they actually don't know how to build a property portfolio. They've got a lot of pieces of the puzzle missing. The power team, how to find deals, how to analyze deals. So they actually don't know. So as much as they might want to do what you're doing, they don't know how to do it. So I always, where possible, will position fixed rate return in front of somebody. However, it depends on how the conversation goes. There's been a couple of occasions, more than a couple, but many occasions where I just know from doing the fact find and spending time with that person that there's just no way they're gonna do a fixed rate return. I'm gonna have to do a profit share with them. And then it's my decision if I wanna have them do that and if I take that relationship any further. There's been occasions where I've then gone back to them with, say, more of a portfolio builder type product or a buy to sell product. And we've said, okay, look, you put in all the money, we'll do all the work, and then we'll do some sort of profit share. We used to do a lot of 50-50s, but actually it takes up so many, it's like your life. They're getting such a good deal on a 50-50. So now we try and do more of a 70-30 or 60-40. And that's because I value myself more than I did 7 years ago when I was getting into the business. Even at a 60-40 or a 70-30, they're still getting a great ROI, you know, return on investment, yeah? There's been a few occasions where I thought, you know what? I don't need your £250,000 on a profit share. I'll just raise the money from someone else, and I've declined the investment. Or I've said, look, at the moment, we haven't got anything on the table where we can do a 50-50. I'll keep you posted and perhaps come back to you in the future. And that's where you go. You can sort of make the decision on that. The other thing to think about as well is that, you know, certainly for serviced accommodation, rent to rent, how much do you need to get a deal over the line? 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand maybe. You don't need a lot of money to get a deal over the line. Obviously, if you're buying something, then that's different. So it doesn't really make sense to do a profit share on such a low investment needed. It's much better just to do a fixed rate return. Having said that, if you've got a deal on the table today and your only option is to let someone give you that 5 grand on a 50-50 profit share and you don't want to lose the deal, then I'd rather you do the deal. It's exactly what Rob Mason did. Some of you know Rob Mason. He's one of the mentors in the Serviced Accommodation Academy. He's got close to 100 units in the portfolio now. His first ever deal with his first ever investor was a 50-50. You know, since then he doesn't do that anymore, but that was just to get over the line, So all you can do is present, that's what I was going to say. So something which I've done really well, that's worked with a number of people, they want to do this 50-50. They're like, yeah, you know what, I'm not really keen on it, you know, I want skin in the game, I want to do a profit share. And I know there's a chance that they might do the fixed rate return. So I just use it as a bit of a hook and say, look, it would be an honor and a pleasure at some point in the future that we do some type of profit share and we can really scale and grow and hit your targets. But that's more of a business partnership. And look, here's the thing. I want to make sure that we get off to a flying start. I want to make sure that we can work well together longer term. Like I know we can, but I just always like to take my time with some private funders. So this is what I suggest, and tell me what you think. I love that line. This is what I suggest, and tell me what you think. Write that down, yeah? I love it. It's such a good, great closing line. Yeah? This is what I suggest. Tell me what you think. No pressure in that, is there? I'm up in the pressure now, but it doesn't feel like I'm up in the pressure. So this is what I suggest we do, John. For the first deal, come on board at a fixed rate return. For this deal, I only need £5,000. It's for 1 year, and I'm willing to beat the banks and give you 6% on the cash. I'm not going to make you a millionaire, but at least you're getting your money working for you. And what this will do, John, it will enable us to work together, get to know each other on a much more deeper, intimate level. Once you start to see the results in this first one, then we can have a discussion later down the line about more of a portfolio builder type product, where you put in the money, I do the work, and then we do some type of profit share, something along those lines. How does that sound? And you put it back in their court. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that first of all. So then you get them in on a savings accelerator fixed rate return. I've done that with a couple of investors. We're like 3 years down the line now, they're still on a savings accelerator. I've not switched them into a portfolio builder. They've just been really happy with the results. They haven't got to do any work. They're getting their 6, 8, 10, 12%. You know, we have a good time together, and then money's working for them, and then we build and grow from there. Does that make sense? Has that helped you? Are you sure, yeah? Great. So you just don't know. Sit in front of people.
I know who I'm going to target.
You do? Who are you going to target?
I know a couple of people that they have some penny.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they've got a bit of dough.
Yeah, I know how to present now myself.
Thanks for tuning in to this video. I really hope you found it amazing and powerful. I love serving people just like yourselves. The market right now is very strong. There's a lot of opportunity out there. You've got to be in it to win it. If I can do it, you can do it. So hey, look, if you're new to this channel, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave me your comment or question below, and just make sure you stay tuned for more of my videos.